Mukami Kimathi has just passed on, the wife of Dedan Kimathi. Now, this was a freedom fighter. She always joined her husband in all the things that he did. So, let me bring you back to 1957, when Kimathi was on the verge of being hanged by the white man. Why was Kimathi getting hanged? Because he was against the white man. He was trying to fight for the freedom of his people. Now, he was taken to Kimathi maximum prison. Just before the hangman placed the rope on his neck, there was this tradition. It was customary that at least before someone faces the hangman, he has to talk to his family member. So Kimathi requests his hangers to bring his wife. Now Mukami Kimathi drives 2 hours to Kimathi maximum prison. There she finds her husband lying in wait for his final execution. Now, this is a moment where you realize that you'll miss the person that you love the most. Now, as he's lying on his deathbed, he's waiting for the hangman to execute him. Mukami Kimathi looks at him. Sadness has crowded her eyes, tears flowing down her face. And all of a sudden, she remembers everything that happened, how they met, how she knew this was going to happen, how they enjoyed the good times together, how life had just turned against her. Now, when she was marrying Dedan Kimathi, she knew this was doomed to happen because this was a freedom fighter. And she was also partly responsible for this because she was also involved in the freedom fight, the fight for freedom. So her husband is there waiting to be hanged, and then she talks to him. They talk privately. Now those are one of the saddest moments. Just imagine the next few hours you're not going to see this person. The next few days you will be alone and a widow, and your husband is going to be hanged. But then she stood with him. Now that is the message I want us to draw from this. She stood with Dedan Kimathi, and now at 96 she's passed on. Just imagine the years she's had to live without her husband. That is 66 years without her husband. A whole 66 years. She stood strong. Even during some time back when Mandela came to the country, he requested to meet Mukami Kimathi because Mandela was a Pan-Africanist. He knew what this lady had stood for, how she was actively involved in the fight for freedom. But then Kimathi, or Mukami Kimathi, was not brought to him. Now that is another sad thing that happened. How we keep on denying freedom to those who fought for our freedom. But this is one love story that ends in knowing your husband is going to die and you're alive and you're there, and he tells you his last message. It's a very sad thing. And this is a story that at least will spike something in you and make you look at life in a different perspective. So to the ladies out there, the ones that are married, if you might happen to watch this video, now cherish that man, because you never know the last day